Okay. Hi guys, it's Groovy Angel or Samaria, whatever you want to call me. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit what the world thinks.
I was born a painter.
I was born a bitch.
Where's that off of? I don't know. Anyways, today we ask questions and today we get answers. Okay, so I'm reading the questions off of my laptop. I screenshotted all the questions you guys asked me on Instagram, airdropped it to my laptop because I film on my phone. And I guess we can start with this question because I did get that a lot. What I film with, I literally film with my iPhone 13. And I also edit on my phone. So if you want to start a YouTube video, there's no excuses. You don't need a big camera or a fancy laptop. I guess I can kind of start with like normal questions. My full name is Samaria Akaya Matthews. I was born in Oklahoma. I was actually born and raised in the country, Jones or Spencer, if you guys have heard of that small town. My weekends consist of rodeos. I also did cheerleading when I was younger. I also did ballet. I was also a majorette dancer. I played tennis. I think tennis is the only sport or thing I miss because I was really good at it. Next summer, I think I want to get like a private tennis person and like that'd be really fun. I'm trying to think what else activities I did as a kid. Those are the only things that are coming to mind at the moment. I played volleyball for a bit as well. I played soccer too. Very athletic. Speaking of very athletic, I haven't been to the gym since I moved to New York, so we're not athletic anymore, but I do want to get back on that bandwagon. I'm 22 years old. I'm a Pisces. My birthday is February 19th. Those are like the basics, right? So let's go to the Instagram questions now. Who was my favorite YouTuber in middle school? Oh, that's a really good question. There's so many favorite YouTubers. Middle school specifically though. I liked Olivia Jade. Obviously there was some controversy with her. I just loved seeing rich kids in their rich house, going to rich schools and their rich little clothing hauls. Like, I eat that shit up. I love when rich people record their lives. I'm like, absolutely. Top 3 favorite things about living in New York City. I got to sell my car. Before I moved from Oklahoma, I had an Audi A4, 2019, 2018. It was super cute, but she was expensive. I think my car note was $500 a month. The car was in my name and I didn't have any credit history, but I had a good credit. So like they gave me the car, but then my interest rate was through the roof. So the transportation, definitely. The second thing, the people. I found it really hard to connect with people in Oklahoma just because majority of the people are closed-minded and lack creativity and kind of lack just my perspectives. I have a lot of shared perspectives in New York, which is amazing. And I've always felt alone until I moved here, genuinely. The third thing would be, I feel like it motivated me. It motivated me to start YouTube. It motivated me to take content creation more seriously. So I guess the motivation from moving here, just everything is go, go, go. Someone asked, what am I well known for? I don't know. Probably Frollo's Pretty Girl 444. That is initially where I blew up. And I also used to do cosplay on Twitter, but I deleted that account. That account had like 70K, maybe 100, I'm not sure, but a lot of my cosplays went viral, and then a lot of my TikToks went viral, and this was during COVID, obviously. Everyone was bored during COVID, so I guess I'm well known for like my COVID era. I was really, and still am, into anime, but I don't cosplay anymore. I really want to get back into it though, but finances are a bit tight. We are in the most expensive city in the world, so. Also, I used to be more alt, I guess you could say. I wore like thick, heavy eyeliner, thick lashes, like the buckle, big boots, like the black tutus. Like I was very extra. And I love and miss that era a lot, but it's just not like how I feel anymore, I guess. I noticed that like my how I look and how I carry myself is how I feel. So obviously I was feeling very dark and alone at the time, so I started dressing that way. And honestly, I'm very grateful for her because she is why I'm here today filming this YouTube video for people who care who Groovy Angel is, which is really cool. Oh, that's actually so funny. The next question is, you used to dress very alternative. What made you want to start dressing simple? I wouldn't say I dress simple. I still get crazy looks all the time, even in New York walking around. But I don't just dress dark anymore, I guess. And I already answered that. I don't feel dark anymore. Happy and content. Someone said, how tall are you? How did you get into modeling? You're so pretty. Thank you. I am 5'5" and not a model. Like, I don't have an agency. I don't think I've modeled for any brands, but I would love to get into it. Seems fun. Next question, have you been bullied? Has that or the lack of impacted your self-esteem? I wouldn't say I was bullied. Well, so in high school, I was very insecure and very deprived of love and affection. I didn't get that very much as a kid. So in high school, you know, I kind of was just like a people pleaser because I was obviously yearning for that empty feeling that a child is supposed to get, love and affection. Like, a child without love and affection is like, I could tell you some stories. It's not a good mixture. So I would just say I was very people pleaser-y, and I didn't have any confidence. I didn't stand up for myself. If bullying is like being talked about behind my back, then I guess I've been bullied, but it's never been like a face-to-face thing. But you know, people talk. And okay, so the next question is, how did I make friends in New York? Social media, pretty much. Having a bigger following, moving here. I had a lot of mutuals from like around the world, so obviously I had mutuals in New York, and I just hit them up and hung out with them and met their friends, and then just like, you know, and just bam. Someone says, I just want to say you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. That's all XOXO. Thank you, very sweet. It's gonna make me blush. Someone asked if I would marry them. I am already married, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm not married, but I'm spoken for. Sorry if the lighting's like terrible. The sun sets at like 4 p.m. now. Someone asked how long have I been on social media? A little bit before COVID, so whatever, how many years is that? Next question is, do you have any advice about making friends after moving to a new city? Definitely putting yourself out there is amazing. I don't regret doing that. And I kind of said yes to everything, but I don't recommend that because, like, you know, dangerous situations. It's New York, but obviously read the room. If it sounds fun and you kind of just don't want to go because you want to be in bed, then like just push yourself to go, because that's what I did. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have. Let me think. How many do I have? So I have Gavin, Asar, and then Amisi, Trey, Kamarion, Dominique, Xavier, and Jeremiah. 3 of those are on my mom's side, and the rest are my dad's side. Parents aren't together. I miss my siblings a lot though, especially my younger siblings. Someone asked how I liked living in New York City. New York City has its like annoying moments, but I like it. I like New York City. Where do I shop? This question makes me so sad because I usually thrift all of my things. Thrifting in New York City, not a thing. Maybe outside of the city, but it's not really thrifting here. It's just curated vintage that's overpriced. So back home I used to thrift though, and I loved it. I used to thrift so much, and I miss it. When I visit home again, I will be bringing an empty suitcase just to thrift because I miss it. Like, that's literally 90% of my wardrobe. So okay, someone asked my favorite bands or singers. I love this question. I love music so much. Like, music has saved me. Like, I just love music. Deftones, for sure. I've been a fan of them for like 6 years. They always have been in my like top artists, like, you know, like the Spotify Wrapped. They're always there. They're always there. Slow Dive is another favorite. My boyfriend is actually taking me this week. He got us tickets. He surprised me tickets after you asked me to be his girlfriend. I think that's pretty cool. Black Sabbath. Fourth band, I would say Were. It's just like a very shoegazy, soft band. I just really like their music. Very, very nice. Fifth band, God, Only Five is so hard. I have so many. Like Beach House, The Cure, The Cardigans, Massive Attack, duh. I actually discovered them very, very long ago. And it's cool to see that a lot of their songs are trending now. I kind of hated it at first, but it's great. Smashing Pumpkins. I listen to Luna like once a week, just picturing my wedding day. I love Boys and Girlfriend. I love Boys and Girlfriend. Ooh, the Brian Jonestown Massacre. Love, 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 love. I obviously love all the classics like the Beatles, Zeppelin, Nirvana. I can't believe I didn't say Alice in Chains for the top 3. I need to delete this whole video. I love Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains has brought me so many good things, like good feelings in life, and bad ones. Like obviously there's Nutshell, right? Depressing. But then there's songs like Frogs, there's songs like Shamin' You, there's songs like Them Bones. Like there's songs that like actually like you're like love feeling like a badass like rock star, because growing up like Black people couldn't be rock stars. Like, yo, why are you listening to that shit? You know what I mean? So it's just nice to like be free and just like fucking rock out, you know? I would say they're above Deftones, honestly, yeah. Yeah, so those are just like artists that I can think off the top of my head that I just absolutely adore and love, but I literally listen to everything. Okay, cool, next question. I really got excited about that question. I love music. Someone said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Just the YouTubers I would look up to or just see on my timeline. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. And like, I feel like I'm good at it so far. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Someone asked, do I like editing? I don't like editing. I really don't. Sometimes I get in like a flow state and I'm like, okay, this is chill. Like eating my snacks, like, okay, like I'm fine with this. But then there's some moments I'm like ripping my hair out. So it just depends. Do you care what others think of you? I used to like feel it in my bones. I used to let people tell me how to feel and what to think and what to do. I had no fucking backbone, as I stated earlier. I don't anymore. It took a lot of years of repetition of just reconstructing my thoughts. Reconstructing my thoughts and journaling and just getting to know myself. Shadow work, ego death, it's really a whole journey. And I'm so glad I'm here now, because looking back at like just my past self, even from like just last year or you know earlier this year, like I'm just growing so much. I'm just really grateful that I'm growing at the rate I'm growing and that I get to experience different perspectives, better perspectives that I created because I got rid of the emotional poison that was fed to me, you know, growing up, just being around your environment. A lot of things are fear-based growing up, and you know, you're just scared of a lot of things, and you value success a different way. Like I used to value success a certain way, now I don't. You know, just like reconstructing your head really and just unlearning everything that was taught to you and relearning all the good instead of, you know, all the bad. Well, I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. Someone said, what are my favorite hobbies? Honestly, like my favorite thing to just do is get a matcha and a rice ball and read and go to a park of some sort, and also like thrift or window shop. Like that, I know that's not a hobby, but I love doing that. Another hobby of mine, I really like playing chess. I've showed it a little bit in some of my videos. Like I said earlier, I love reading. I'm also like diving into making music, so I like doing that. Obviously, I film for YouTube and I make content on like TikTok and stuff. I also love baking. I've baked a crazy amount of cinnamon rolls this month, and yeah, I know it's only like second week of November and I've had so many cinnamon rolls. Okay, someone asked, what are my biggest style influences? I love this question. A Fruits magazine, I eat that shit up. Love, 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 love. Like 2012, I guess, or I don't know, like wedged heels, skinny pants, and like flowy tops, and like owl necklaces and studs. Like I'm obsessed with that right now. because I used to want to be that girl so bad when I was little, and now I just get to do it, and it's really nice. Someone asked which birthday was my favorite. Kind of hate my birthday, honestly. I think that's just like a thought daughter thing or older daughter thing. I really don't know. The best birthday I could think of was when I was like 8 and I got like a pink limo, and all my friends went to roller skating. I can't ice skate, and then we went to the mall and stuff. That was really fun. That's like the best birthday I can think of. Okay, this is an interesting question. I like it. Would you say the love your partner has for you is less pure than the love friends have for you? I think those two loves are very different, so I don't like to compare the two. I think, you know, girlhood and friendships serve their purpose, and having your partner who you receive love from and you get to give love to, very different things. So I don't really know how to answer that, but both of them should be very healthy. What's my favorite color? The first thing that popped in my head was black. I just fucking love black, and I've been loving gray too, and browns, like, because it's fall. Like, I'm just in kind of like a dark color mood just because it's fall and it's cold. So okay, someone asked, do I have any advice for confidence? As someone who has learned confidence recently, as I was talking about earlier, it's all about deconstructing your mind and putting better thoughts and manifestations and perspectives and just practicing that over and over. Your environment, if you're in a bad environment to where you can't do that, getting out of that environment's great, because that's pretty much what I did. Someone asked, how did I save up money to move to New York? I was a server back in Oklahoma. I didn't really save up that much money to move here. I'm gonna be honest, I moved here with like $700 in my account. So I stayed with an ex-friend for a week, and then I found a sublet on Facebook. Yeah, got a job at a coffee shop. My family also helped me out a lot when I needed it. Definitely grateful for the family I have back home. Someone asked what I do for a living. Obviously I make content, but I also work at a thrift store, like vintage store. I was in school and I really do want to go back, but I think I'm just gonna wait till summer or spring to start. So, what type of music do I like? Like I said earlier, I love all music, all fucking music, which is crazy because usually I'm like, oh, except for country, except for, like, I don't fucking know, but I love everything. I guess the most common theme would be rock, new metal, and shoegaze, kind of like that vibe. Mazzy Star is considered psychedelic rock, so I guess psychedelic rock. Someone asked if I like Tyler the Creator. I do. I'm trying to think of the songs off the top of my head that I like. I like Garbage. I like Colossus. She is obviously good. Wilshire is really good. It's like a freestyle type of vibe. I really like that. And Magic Wand, obviously. But yeah, I love Tyler. He has really good music. And I like his personality too. What's my favorite cartoon or show? It's actually an anime. It's called Hunter x Hunter. Favorite anime in the world. I've rewatched it so many times. Another one I also like is Nana and Steins Gate, Neon Genesis, Demon Slayer. Naruto is the first anime I watched, so obviously I have to add that in there. Yes, Shippuden as well. Paradise Kiss is good. I really like a lot of anime shows. I guess for TV shows, I'm kind of basic. I really like Vampire Diaries and Gossip Girl. Like, I've watched both of those, and I've rewatched both of those a lot. Someone said my video edits are so cute. What app do I use? Thank you. I use CapCut. Just CapCut. I pay for the monthly, like, subscription so I can get all the little gadgets, and it's so worth it. I highly recommend. What are my future goals, career life-wise? I eventually would love to have my own brand. I love fashion. Obviously, I would love to have my own clothing line of some sort, and being a business owner. Also, I would love to dabble into modeling. I also would love to go back to school for biochem. I really like science, and yeah, so like scientist, model / business clothing owner, like, who knows. My 4 favorite movies: Black Swan is a classic. Princess Diaries, love that movie so much. Good Will Hunting. Shutter Island was kind of like a mind fuck. I just rewatched the entire Harry Potter series. Classic, nostalgic, warm. Highly recommend during the fall. How did you get into art host style? I guess that's my aesthetic, art host style. I'm gonna start saying that. I don't know, I guess thrifting and vibes. Thrifting and vibes. Okay, someone asked, how has your life changed since moving to New York? A shit ton, girlfriend. I have great friends, obviously a new environment. New York's kind of like a culture shock. I'm away from family for the first time, like I have this free feeling. Like, New York has just done so many good things, honestly. Like, yeah, it makes me fucking anxious as shit sometimes, but other than that, it's fine. It's really fine. Like, I really do like it here. Now, do I want to raise my children here and grow old here? Absolutely fucking not. But for right now, in my early 20s, it's like the place to be. And like, especially like with the things I want to pursue, like, easy. Someone asked if they should move here to become a stylist. Graduating in the spring. Love you. Love you too. And if your heart says to do it, then do it. But obviously, like, New York isn't for everyone. If you have something else in mind, kind of like weigh your options. Like for me, I was choosing between California and New York, and New York just made more sense. So I would say weigh your options and make a decision based on what you want your goals to be. Favorite makeup products? ColourPop lip liners I've been using forever, like literally years. Love. I've also been using the Better Than Sex mascara. I'm trying to think. Oh, the NYX brow tint pen. Beauty Supply lip gloss, the red strawberry one. I think it's like NK is the brand. What do I use to take pictures? I use my phone most of the time. I also use my friends' digital cameras, like G7X, Canon PowerShot, SD, 100 or 1000. I don't know if it's 100 or 1000. And then there's like a Canon PowerShot 750D, but Canon PowerShots, any Canon PowerShot is like. Okay, I'm gonna answer a few more questions and then I'm going to eat some cookies and watch YouTube because I'm craving that right now. Someone said, what's my favorite piece out of my closet? I actually just posted this on my story like 2 days ago and on my TikTok account, but I got this 90s Hysteric Glamour leather jacket, and Hysteric Glamour is my favorite brand. How does it feel being the coolest girl on the internet? Oh Jesus, don't gas me up like that, guys. I got a lot of like compliments in the questions. Thank you guys so much. Very sweet. But it feels great being the coolest girl on the internet. Thanks for asking. Someone said, what's the biggest deal breaker that caused you to move to New York City? She's thinking about leaving her hometown. My deal breaker was my life was just very boring, repetitive, and I hated my environment. Hated the people there, honestly. Like I said earlier, so many closed-minded, non-creative people, and just, I don't know if you guys saw the polls, Oklahoma was like barely any blue. I don't think there was any blue in Oklahoma, if that helps. Not a place for a girl like me, I will say. So just didn't feel right, it didn't make sense. Okay, those are all the questions I'm gonna be answering. I am gonna get cozy in bed and watch YouTube, which is probably what you're doing. So if you're doing that, I'm about to join you and do the same thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, that's crazy. Nice getting to know you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Once a week videos are so back. Like, we're so back. Bye, see you guys later. Mwah.